I'm at Imperial War Museum, Duxford, and I'm standing in front of the AVRO Lancaster bomber, which my uncle flew as a bomb aimer, was sadly killed in action in April of 1943 on a raid against the Skoda Works. So I'm going to just give you a brief overview of the Lancaster as we go around it. So you've got Merlin engine, you've got 4 of them. They're about 1200 horsepower each, supercharged, and 2 spark plugs per cylinder. Let's have a look. The main undercarriage. Just here you've got a 4,000 pound, what were known as a blast bomb, a cookie. And then there's a, I don't know what weight those bombs are, but over here in these boxes are incendiary bombs. Were carried in multi-carriers and dropped usually after the blast bomb, which would blow the building up, and the incendiaries would then set fire to the building. That's the massive Lancaster bomb bay. You can see the bomb carrier brackets here, and the big brackets there for the cookie would go in the middle. Just here is the outlet for the trailing antenna, and up here the pitot head for airspeed. This is a bomb aimer's position. She's a beastie. The bouncing bomb, Operation Chastise. The dam busting raid, of course. And there's the flaps, ailerons and trim tab. Just here we've got the H2S radar dome, which wasn't on the earlier ones. That was a ground looking radar for target acquisition. Very primitive ground looking radar. Mid-upper gun, initially 2 Browning 303s and later 2 .50 caliber. That's the one of the mid-upper turrets. Tail rudders, main entry door. Generally the rear gunner would drop backwards out of his turret, because if you came out of this door you had to make sure you dive forward so that you didn't get hit by the tailplane. This is the tail gun, the rear gun on the Lancaster. 4 303 machine guns. These would depress or lift. There's the rear tailplane, trim tabs. And you've got a Spitfire. Later mark that one. The Griffin engine. Yeah, so that's the Lancaster in a brief walk around. And up above it, a mosquito. Wow. There's a Lancaster from above. I think it's over 100 feet. I think it's 102 feet, the wingspan.
Note the front turret operated by the bomb aimer, and below in the front perspex dome the bomb sight.
And the yellow dot on the pilot's seat I now think denotes demagnetized metal rather than to denote armor plate. At the back there is the Astrodome. The navigator could take star shots and get a fix through that point. And somewhere under that dome, I think, is the little dome, is the radio direction finding loop. And that's how she sits in one of the big hangars at Duxford. That's a Vulcan over there, Sunderland and Lysander.